In our final trailer, that I was not expecting. It'll not this soon anyway. Predator Badlands teaser trailer dropped, and if you are a Predator fan,
That was me.
you're in
the timing of our cosplay community. Jesus Christ!
Right. Shout out to Hellspawn cosplay, Eric the Smoke Moran, Sir Julius cosplay.
Shauna, and I think I'm forgetting one other name.
Yeah, shout out to them because they just did a whole thing. Psycho Image Films did a nice little short about along with Hellspawn's kid who plays a soldier. I was just like, that's funny to me right now. BT help Hubert. So yeah.
I've never seen a female Predator, but they pulled it off nicely. And then like the cosplay transition, because Homegirl was one of the Steve Harveys from last year.
Yeah,
in that video we shot,
Tafari's neck broke. He was like, "That ain't."
Well, because I saw her like last year. I'm like, that's quite the transition. I didn't know you like. One was very simple. This one was like, I didn't know you was capable of this the whole time.
Yeah. So we're gonna check out Predator Badlands right now.
I didn't think you survived. You're hunting something that can't be killed.
That.
Wait, it's coming out in theaters? I thought it was coming out to Hulu.
No, that's the anthology series.
Hulu, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Hulu's gonna be the show, and the show's gonna alley-oop to this. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get lore for each episode, which then circles full way in this movie. Because even the breakdown with all I caught was the android from Alien being in this movie. Or at least
there's talk of those trophy skulls right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all, are we about to say that Kong is hanging on that? Kong or a Congo is hanging on that wall?
Look, I said it in our group chat before. I said, imagine a world where you have, obviously, you're going to have the engineers. It looks like one of those skulls belongs to the engineers, which was from Alien Covenant. Another skull looks like the skull from a T-Rex, possibly Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Another skull does look like an ape-like skull, which could be not Kong, but a Kong type creature. And then another one that could possibly be aliens from Independence Day. I don't know yet. The verdict is still out, and
Independence Day or War of the Worlds is the
War of the Worlds, right?
War of the Worlds will be easier to do because it starts going to ID4. I'm sorry.
I told the group, I said, imagine a world where you're a human and you living in this world. You're dealing with xenomorphs, engineers, predators.
No,
it's kaiju.
But for the majority of it, you treat the same way like most Black folks treat horror movies. Hey, would you like to raid a cargo ship in space for no other reason but maximum profit that I don't know about? Nope. Credits.
What was that sound? It was that way. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah.
They got Alien Earth coming out too, and I'm curious to where that lines up with whatever this movie is doing.
And that's supposed to be on FX, so that's a whole nother thing of a xenomorph field ship landing on Earth.
So that'll be on Hulu too. Then is what I'm hearing.
Look, as a human, I'm good. I'm good. Would you rather? No, I'm good.
As
Where's
someone
my
who has
flamethrower and where's my smart gun?
What'd you say?
Go
I
ahead,
said, as
Andrew.
someone who has AVP on like I have it and it's always downloaded on my phone. Oh, I just I have to re-download it, but it's always on my phone. And I can watch it whenever I fly, whenever I don't have service. Let's watch AVP. I am so excited. I don't like the aliens. I don't like the aliens. The xenomorphs scare me. But the predators, they hunt for a reason. As long as you're not the reason, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
About you. Just
Got
don't
different
be the
tribes,
best
but as
fighter.
long as you're
Just
not
don't
on
be the
their
best
radar,
fighter.
That is kind of.
You don't want to be the best at something, because then that's when, like that one movie Predators, where they were all on the planet.
On the
They were all
planet,
like
yeah.
the best. All you gotta do is just not be the best, and that's fine with me. Because they're not gonna hunt the best writer. They don't want that.
They just
don't
kind of
want
slick
that.
They just kind of slick disrespectful when that one predator came up on that one guy and he knew he had cancer or something, and he just sat there and said,
You're not worth it.
Yeah.
There's no hunt in a dying. There's no hunt
Right.
in a dying animal. I'm also curious,
Yep.
like, is this like a teenage one going through a trial? Because like he's young, no mask, no real armor, the chipped tooth.
I thought he was rejected.
Or is he
Yeah.
off the 2018 Predators, where they found out that they had like human DNA, and so maybe he's just a different version of the hunter, because why does the hunter have human DNA? And he looked more humanoid than any of the other ones.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is like someone
He also did look like he was going through.
sleep.
He also did look like he was going through he looked like he was going through a teenage like hair phase as well, along with.
That's true.
And then somebody was getting Sparta kicked off a cliff at one point, so he might be the last of a dying tribe.
Wow.
As long
There was a whole look at it again. There's a whole Lion King sequence of somebody staring down as somebody is falling or getting kicked off.
No,
So
you got a fair point.
when it says hurt, I'm like, he might be the last of kind of like what Demetrius was trying to tell us in the group chat. There might be different tribes, and these might be descendants of people that the engineers tampered with but couldn't control, and now it's who knows.
But engineers were worse than humans. They were just tampering with everything. I'm like, why? Why do you
I will just say this? I'm just glad for a different Predator story. That's all I asked. I wanted a different Predator story, because you could always go up against aliens. You can always go up against humans. Why not give the Predator an adversary that's literally unbeatable?
Even Prey was fantastic.
It was.
In its inception, nobody knew this was a Predator film. Like
that, man. I wish somebody had filmed that trailer reveal at DreamCon, because like for the first 2 minutes, we had no idea what was coming on. They're just like, yeah, we have to run a promotion because we got bills. And then when the click starts coming through and the bear, he is like everyone's like, oh, this is a Predator film. We had no idea what we were looking at. Like we were locked in, but like the crowd lost it.
Of course.
We like a good Predator film. I'm just saying. I love her.
I'm curious what the white hair
like a predator. I'm not. Don't come for me. I'm not fierce. I will fold up easily.
not as
Girl,
bad as
you write your own stuff, you're fierce. Trust.
Like I sleep with a knife next to my bed, but like not enough to like, you know.
You're not Danny Glover out here. You're just not just like.
I'm not Danny Glover. That was a good one
Danny
too.
Glover.
I'm not Danny Glover. I'm not trying to be out there fighting like. You got it, boo. I'm not Annihilation.
A predator on that. A predator was on that.
They hit her with the thug tat at the end. It's like you killed the
Yeah,
queen
I don't
and
have
brought the body out. Good
So
looks.
the fan fictions of that story is hilarious.
I know a lot of people don't like that first one, but I thought it was okay for its time. I was entertained. I think the game needs to be redone.
I agree.
Yeah.
AVP was
So that
we're
looking forward to that.
I'm curious
that
what the
wall of
white-haired-
trophies or something.
Yeah, I'm curious what the white-haired predator is about. That is that like a shaman, like a whole new.
They have it's a shaman version. They do have a
shaman
shaman predator. They have a shaman, then they have a warrior, and then there's a bunch of them in between. Like
I don't know
they're
how
a
I feel about
tribe.
the white hair reference here. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, I mean,
I was just gonna say he's an elder.
Wisdom.
It's
clearly.
That's the buzzword to keep people getting in trouble. It's wisdom. No, it's not. I'm old as fuck. Okay, how about
He's clearly.
I mean, under this wig, I have a couple of those coming in, so you know.
I'll go say Navy because I've got just as much, if not more, white hair than you do.
you get? That was a low key slander. Don't play.
I do got more than Navy does. He just has. See, Navy, I'm gonna tell you why. Navy has the majestic beard that he can go literally as the guy that knows everything, or he can go as Master Roshi. The man has options, is what I'm pointing out. I go around, I get mistaken as an extra from Congo. He goes around.
Oh my God.
He at least seemed like he was an elder leading the charge on another tribe or something, because we see him standing over another dismembered predator at the time. So
I can't.
Yeah, he's crawling away, like he's beaten and his arm is cut off. You can see his arm that's cut off. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to rewatch this.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
I'm also curious why one of them even has one of the predator or not, the alien, what is it, androids or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And who is she talking to? Because
that was about that. I'm like, who is this white woman that's about to survive the whole film for no reason? I'm like, oh, she's a robot. Okay, never mind.
That makes me think of Prometheus all over again, though.
Yeah,
that's where my mind went when I saw her eyes go white. I was like, isn't that the same as the black dude in the other film?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which go back and watch that one. That's a good one. Like if you liked Alien, the very first one,
he whole energy in that movie.
Yeah.
Those give me
they rounded the block on that one. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the first version energy all day. Like I actually had a jump scare in that one. I'm like, yo. I was like, wait a minute.
Not the jump scare. Oh,
yeah, I don't get jump scares. And I'm just like, oh, damn. So yeah, it definitely it's a screaming at the screen moment. Like, why? Yo, put the gun down and ain't nothing left in it. Stop shooting at them. They got acid for blood. Just keep moving.
I feel safe with the gun. Don't yell at me.
I feel safe on the other ship. Never.
I feel safe on the planet.
Let's go. Let's check out this abandoned ship.
Why do I see Andrea trying to answer the stress call?
I will drop you off and undock immediately and get from jumping's length away.
You see that when you see that ship ended up on the other side of the space station, so all they just had to wait. They were just waiting. I'm like, I'm just making sure ain't no damage here. I just can't get out of here. I can't leave yet. I'm waiting on y'all. Dude.
This is why I say if you're gonna be a pilot, if you're gonna be in space, pilot skills. You never know when you need to go.
And I'm never leaving the cockpit. Put my bed right there.
Yeah.
Because if I need to go, deuces. Don't leave us. Y'all should have left the cockpit.
This is why. No, go ahead.
What do you gotta do?
You gotta do like Han Solo. You like, I'll swing around and grab you, but I'm not just gonna be sitting here waiting.
Grabbing no one. Those things, I don't know if you're infected. It goes through your mouth. I don't know if you have something inside of you. No, I mean, everyone lies.
That's when you ask questions. He was like, everybody else is bone dry. Why are you so wet? What's wrong with you?
That is a good point.
Where's the zombie bite? Oh, I'm not bitten, but you're sweating like you are. Everyone lies.
Eyes look sucking.
We out here telling.
Getting back on. I don't know.
See, at least in the thing you had a way to test. You don't have a way to test an alien whether or not you've been infected.
You see,
y'all
an alien in
outside of the shoot. X-ray. There we go.
Yeah, look, if you start that girl was sick almost instantly. I'm like, what's wrong with her?
What you got?
We got to put her in quarantine. Why don't we just go ahead and ship her out? Like,
she got ricket. Run. She got ricket.
Double tap. Kill them both. So sorry.
Look, I took my clues from Malcolm Reynolds. Please take me with you. Nope, this is Mercy. I'm gonna take you out. This is Mercy. I won't let the Reavers get you, but they're not gonna get me neither.
Right.
We out here telling these ghost stories instead of doing what we supposed to do.
Jonathan said, "Why you so what? Wet? Why you so wet?"
Say wet.
Everybody else dry. Why you so wet?
You need.
Why your eyes so big? What's wrong with you? No.
Double, just for safety measures. Double tap. No.
Right.
Right.
So,